Tulsi Gabbard backtracks her stance on warrantless surveillance after the Senate threatens to refuse to confirm her as DNI. As most of you all know, Donald Trump shocked the world when he selected Tulsi Gabbard as his future Director of National Intelligence. Despite people's disagreements with her on all sides of the spectrum, the truth is a lot of people were actually excited thinking that this could be a positive change for the intelligence community, finally. But unfortunately, if recent developments are an indication, we just look like we're going to end up getting more of the same. Tulsi came out and announced during a Senate hearing that she will actually support Section 702 of FISA. In an egregious violation of the Fourth Amendment, Section 702 gives the government the ability to engage in warrantless spying on American citizens. Section 702 is such an egregious violation of American civil rights that Tulsi Gabbard herself authored a bill in 2020 before she left Congress to get rid of 702.
Unfortunately, Congress just passed a bill that will allow the continuation of our intelligence and law enforcement agencies to infringe on the civil liberties of the American people. Now, the Patriot Act and the FISA Act, the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, needed to undergo very real reforms if these constitutional abuses are to be prevented in the future. I'm working on legislation and we'll be introducing it that will do just that.
However, now she's saying that if she is confirmed as a Director of National Intelligence, she will somehow uphold Americans' Fourth Amendment rights while simultaneously maintaining Section 702. And this, of course, came after she was threatened by the Senate, saying that if she does not change her views, they will not confirm her. Now, Tulsi, you are the one who said that you cannot protect Americans' Fourth Amendment rights while simultaneously upholding 702. You did so much research and were so confident in this fact that you literally introduced a bill because of it. And now you're saying that you're somehow going to protect the Fourth Amendment of Americans while maintaining the very policy that was created to infringe upon it? Bruh, come on, for real. And what does it say about the United States government that the moment that a politician says that they want to protect Americans, they actually threaten them for doing so? Last I checked, Congress people were elected to protect Americans. But once again, we're seeing a pattern that Congress and the establishment are actually working actively against Americans' best interest. And another note that has to be mentioned is Trump's very loud silence about the fact that his Republican Senate was going to refuse Tulsi the DNI position because she wanted to uphold Americans' constitutional rights. And this is not a man who is known for being silenced in disagreement. And truth be told, he's not all that silent about protecting the allies that he handpicked himself. So effectively, the US Senate, that is a Republican Senate, is reminding Trump and all of his allies that they are in fact the ones who run the government and they will decide what's constitutional and what is not. And Trump really has no say in it. Because make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen, the DNI position is probably the most important, or one of the most important positions that a president can pick that will influence both international and domestic policy. And if the Senate is basically telling Trump, yeah, you're not going to control what that DNI can and cannot support, then how much control does he really have over that administration? And if Tulsi is going to keep flip-flopping on positions more than Brazilian footwear in the summertime, how can anybody trust that she will actually be a DNI any different than the previous DNIs? MAGA, where y'all at? Y'all gonna keep letting this shit slide, or are we gonna start holding Trump accountable at some point?